A big gar. A big gar. It's a big stinking gar. My camera died, and this guy, come on. I'm gonna try to move you back down here. Hopefully, we don't disconnect. Here, I'm gonna turn around and try to zoom you in. You're looking at me. That's why I can't see what I'm looking at. See him? Come on, big fella. You hook that so I can get you undone. I know you double hook. I know you're mad, but you ain't gonna get undone if you don't let me undo you. So you're gonna have to get mad or unmad. Which choice you want. Take your hook twice. You can get mad all you want. If you want to get undone, you're gonna let me get you undone. If you don't, you ain't gonna get undone. Hold on there, big guy. Hold on. Thank you. Calm down. I see it. You keep that mouth over there where it's at. got you undone. Yeah, you're tired. Yeah, you keep your mouth closed. Don't keep it jumping around there. There you go. Get this big fella back in the water. Get back in that water. I don't know if you guys can see that dude, if you're even still alive, but here's the big one. You seen how long he was by my rod? Whoa! That was a big old gar. That dude was probably 5 foot. I couldn't figure out how to pick him up. I definitely want to play with his teeth. Man, that stinks. Lost connection and that dude slammed it. Of course, some dummy made a rookie mistake and didn't think about plugging his phone up, and it died. Woo! Turn these lights off. These bugs are getting bad. But he's back in the water, safe. Big fish, little baits. All right, I don't got no rods in the water right at the second. I'm gonna put this one in the truck just because I ain't fooling with it. We'll still have one rod out. All right, you guys want to know how strong the Berkley Big Game line is? That's Berkley Big Game, or Trilene, whatever the hell is, on a Berkley rod. That was a big gar. That was a fun fight. I wish you guys could have seen it. Rookie, that's it. You know it. All right, so I got one more light to put, or one more rod to throw out there. We're gonna get it going. Stupid rookie. And I'm gonna put us back over here, and hopefully we don't lose connection again. Man, that was nice. That was a fun, exciting fight. That is definitely my PB as far as the gar goes. Gotta move you guys here. I can't read chat if you like that. Of course, I can't read chat half the time anyway. So what the heck's it matter? Funny, I put a battery on the light and then put a battery on the camera. Stupid. Seeing as how I've already lost my pliers that I just bought, I'm glad I had the hemostats to get that hook out, because I surely don't know what I'd have done if I have something. That'd have been bad news, because I was just sticking my hands in his mouth. No way, no how, no chance. He's got big old teeth. So now we're down to one rod. We lost most of our people. Maybe they'll come back. I wish you guys could have seen that catch. I really, to be honest with you, I can't believe that battery died that quick. Not very long, that battery was fully charged. Still can't believe I did that. What a dummy. Doing a live stream, you always hook up your battery. First thing you do, hook up a battery. What was the first thing I did? Threw my rods out. Lost connection. So I've learned that this place does not have very good connection. So I'll have to keep that in mind next time I think, oh, hey, I want to go over there and do a live stream. I'll be like, oh, well, connection sucks, dummy. Don't do a live stream over there no more. Got 12 thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, that's normally the first thing I do is I will hook up my battery. So things like that don't happen. But that by far is my PB car. And I didn't mean to make that rhyme, it just happened. I got the battery box over there. It's got full power. I had my other charger. It was just in the truck. Get back in that water. I was trying to tell that fish get back in water. There he goes. And he went. All right. I don't really know how long he was. I'm going to guess he was probably about 5 foot. Which I'm sure here in the Mississippi, that they're a lot bigger than that. Thank you guys for coming back. Sorry, I didn't have power pack plugged up. And I lost connection on top of that. It's like everything just went wrong at the wrong time. I'm sure I'll do it again. Usually my phone gives me a warning when it's low, like 15%. Nothing. We're going to give it another half hour. We'll go to 10:30. Then this old tired guy is going to go to bed. I can't keep up with them young folk like Anthony J anymore. So we got time for one more fish. And if I get up in time, we'll come out and do an early morning live stream. We'll at least try. I will tell you what though, I am glad I had those rod holders in the ground as far as I did. Because he would have been gone with my rod that quick. I don't figure there ain't no reason you shouldn't hook up your battery pack from the start. All it's going to do is keep your phone charged. All right, let's get this big fella back in the water. Come on, big guy. I'm watching my video that I took trying to put this fish back in the water. You're almost there. I'll have to go back at the start of this video and kind of try to judge how big he is. He was heavy, but he was so lanky and long. I'm just like, how the hell do I hold this guy? And I know them scales he's got will cut the crap out of you. Thought I had a big old catfish. We'll try Preskia. I hope I'm close. Welcome in. All right. Thanks for subscribing over there to Stacy. Sebastian, we just had a nice big long gar, probably about 5 foot long. What you're hearing is them stupid Asian carp and the gar, which I just caught a big one. My personal best. I thought it was a big catfish until I seen him jump, and I'm like, that's catfish. It was a big gar. But if anybody's new in here, check out some of these other channels. Subscribe to them. If you get a chance, I mean, if you're in here, you're either skipping through or you like fishing. Most of the people in here are fisher people. Guys, girls, get all kinds in here. We enjoy fishing. So if you see somebody you might be interested in, go check out their channel. Leave them a hello, howdy, how you doing? We're going to go here for until 10:30 my time, so about another 25 minutes. Then I'm going to go up and go to bed. The tiger trout, I have never caught a tiger trout. The only thing I've ever caught is rainbow and brown trout. But that would be kind of cool to catch. I guess we could zoom in on that rod. You can see a little bit better. Yeah, I just came back from Kentucky, and I like to go to Kentucky because you never know what you're going to catch there. You might be on the white bass, you might be on stripers. I've never caught a striper either. Catfish. We caught a couple nice catfish yesterday. I mean, you just don't ever know what you're going to get there in Kentucky. Tennessee River, Cumberland River, Ohio River. They're just loaded with fish. Oh, that's cool. It'd be really neat to see one. Catch one would be even better. I don't know. I'm sure they're probably really pretty. Man, we had a lot of good crew. We had a bunch of people in there before my stupid phone died. I feel like such an idiot sometimes. Especially when a big fish bites when the camera dies. Fish are camera shy. I don't care what anybody says. And the bad thing is, I lost my weight getting that fish in. 6 ounce weight, lost it. And guys, also the Black Wolf Outdoors Live, he is down at Piedmont at the lower Black River fishing. So if you guys want to check him out, check him out. Feel free. Of course, I want y'all to come back. Hope you have a blessed day. All right, well, have a good night at work or day, depending on where you're at. And hopefully we'll see you again. Yeah, man, I was like, no sooner that stupid camera went off, that rod went over. And baits are probably got no flavor to them. They've already been out there, what, 2 hours? So I started to stream at 7. It's 10. So 3 hours. I should have changed them probably an hour ago. At least an hour ago. I'm really surprised that shad didn't get hit. A cat, I just caught about a 5-foot gar, long nose gar. Might have been even bigger than 5 foot. It was good size. Hey, my rod just got hit. Cat, you might be good luck. Cat comes in the chat, the rod starts to shake. That rod's still shaking. Today at Big River. Which Big River are you talking about? Caught a sucker about 3 feet. Wow, that's a big sucker. Because, yeah, I live by the Big River. It's the name of it's the Big River. So I wonder if it's the same Big River as by where I live by. The one near Hillsboro. Okay, well, I'm near the one that's by Farmington. I'm sure it's probably the same river. It's just a totally different part of it. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad to hear that. I didn't realize that the Big River went up that way. Or came down this way from there. Whichever way it goes. So thank you for coming in, Kat. I like to hear fishing reports from local areas. I'm definitely going to have to check that out, though, because I never fished up there. It ain't that far. It's only, what, 40 minutes? Maybe 50? Yeah, you guys had a tornado come through there, didn't you? Well, between you and DeSoto, somewhere in that area. Gus, how you doing? I like to go down and fish Joachim Creek too. Down there, but I like to fish it in Peevely. Well, Kat, if you want, you don't mind, subscribe, and you'll see me boogieing around to different places. I fish the Farmington area. I go to St. Genevieve. Right now, I'm over on the Kaskaskia River in Illinois. I just came back from Kentucky this morning. I'll probably go fish St. Genevieve tomorrow. So I am all over. But I do like to try new places. So if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll have to try to look up some local fishing areas up there that I can get access to. I have a new chair. It's not a very good chair, but it's a chair. It is a $10 Walmart special chair. It's not very comfortable, but it's a chair. Something's in that rod. Looks like another gar, maybe. Tidy Cat is the best. Come on, take that rod over. There's a boat ramp. Cast right out there. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. 'Cause I should be able to look it up. Ah, that's one of them barge things that the tug pushes the barges coming up the river. I don't know if he's coming up in here or just going down to Mississippi. Think it would. Oh, I would probably forget it, to be honest with you. But hey, if you want, um, actually, you can. This could be like a dual purpose kind of deal. If you want, my email address is in the description on my page, where like the about where it says, "Hi, my name's Scotty." Blah 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 blah. If you click on that, you'll see my email address. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. You can send me the location if you want. And if you want to leave me your address, I can send you a couple stickers from the channel. That's entirely up to you, though. I bet you it's another dangar. We're on, guys. I think we're off, guys. We might not. No, we are. No, we're not. We are. We're not. I think it was a guard, guys. No, he's still on it. He's a coming. He's a coming around the bend. He's popping like you don't know when. That's a guard, guys. It's a short nose guard. Ooh, I can get that hook out too. All right, we got us another guard. That's a short-nosed guard. He don't have a very long nose, so he's short-nosed. He's going to clamp down. As soon as I try to pull this hook out. No? Hey now, don't you try to eat my legs. Quit. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth the rest of the way. This would be a lot easier with pliers. You're just making it worse, dude. Okay, let's see what we got. So I'm gonna sit down on this rock and I'm gonna hang out with you. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna get this hook out of you. I know you can be upset, but I'd rather not send my hook out with it in your mouth. But if you don't open your mouth, I can't get it because you got it under your tongue. Thank you. I didn't really want to lose that hook. Anyway. So we got us another gar. Want to turn the camera? There's only like 2 people in here. This might help. That light might be too bright. Quit, dude. Don't tell me you just bit that stupid line again. Quit. I will put you back if you stop. You're going to try to go all the way down there by yourself. I took the towel back up I had. I just really want to put him back. I really don't want to keep him. There you go, guys. Another gar. There you go. Go out on the shore. Go back in the water. Go. Silly gar. He liked it up here so much, he wanted to come back for more. Now let's see what kind of mess we got. Oh, we got a mess. We got a mess. All right, it's not that bad of a mess. We got it. He broke my weight off, but that's why we have this kind of setup. Oops. Helps if you hit the hole when you're trying to stick the line in it. Thanks, Cat. Hunting and stuff, is that you? Hunting and stuff, it is you. Good to see you. We got 2 gar on the bank. One was a big gar. One was a little gar. Good thing we didn't get a cigar. Never mind. Okay, I tried. Well, seeing as how I still have a bait left on this, I'm just going to throw it anyway. We'll have one bait and then one hook without a bait. Get you guys turned back around. Then I'll catch back up on chat. There it is. All right. That was fun and exciting. That'd have been a lot easier to do with a pair of pliers that I've lost already. Okay, I'm back. Hey, what made you laugh? It's a horrific time. That's right. Hey, I fished like late last night, Andy. You remember? You got to fish when you can fish. Awesome to have you in there hunting and stuff. Got us 2 gar. I don't know if I told you that or not, but we did. Well, he did. He come right back up here. He liked me so much because I was so nice. I sat down with him. We got to know each other a little bit. It really wasn't all that bad. He didn't try to bite me too hard. He was a nice guy. Not bad for a gar. Yeah, that first one I had was like 4 or 5 foot, maybe more. I don't know. I should have laid my rod actually next to him, but he kind of like laid by my rod, so you can kind of judge it. That's at the beginning of this live stream. Because my other live stream, this dummy did not think about plugging his battery charger up to it. And, well, you know what happens. Yeah, you made apple butter yesterday. I heard all about it for about an hour. About how good it was and delicious and it's homemade. Yeah, I heard about all that. I'm sure it was really good too, Andy. You didn't save none for anybody else. You didn't send anybody none. So, Kat, if you'd like sticker and you feel comfortable sending me your address, you can. If not, that's cool too. If you want to drop me a location to go try fish, I'll be more than happy to do that as well. Melvin Gibson. No, I don't think so. I pretty much grew up in DeSoto. I went to Sunrise and I went to DeSoto High School. I live in Farmington now. Oh, so you gave it to your neighbors. What about us, your friends? Why'd you go give it to your neighbors? Yeah, I knew the Haverstick girls. I went to school with them. Lived out on Klondike, I think. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but I think it's Klondike they lived back in that area somewhere. It's been years since I've seen them girls. Hey, Jay Fishing, how you doing? Good to see you in. So is the Haver sticks that you're talking about the same ones that I know? Cat. All right, guys, we're back up to 20 thumbs up. That's awesome. 8 people in. We had over 50. Some dummy didn't plug his phone in, and his phone died. Lost connection. Couldn't get reconnected. So we had to start over. Yes, okay. That's been, yeah, I mean, back when I went to like high school. So I mean, it's been that long since I've seen any of them. And the bad thing is, once I heard their name, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember it now. But to just pull it off the top of my head, it's not there. Well, shoot, we need one more gar, don't we? Give up on the catfish bite. Just go for the gar. I got a big gar, like a 4 or 5, maybe a little bigger than 5 foot long gar, and I just got a short nose. He was probably 18 inches, 20 inches. Me and that gar, we sat down on the ground. We had a conversation, got the hook out of him. He was happy. I put him in the water. He liked me so much, he tried to come back on the bank. He wanted to hang out some more. So here's a pretty cool gar. You remember the... No, I don't remember the gars, no. The cars maybe, but not the gars. Why don't you make us a song about the gar? The gars and the mermaid. So, yeah, the hopes was to catch a couple catfish. That didn't happen. But that big old gar put up a huge fight. Them things are just tank full of power. Let's see what time it is. This old guy's getting tired. Couple hours sleep, don't cut it. A whole lot of driving. We'll give it like 10 more minutes. We'll call it. But Kat, thank you for coming in. It's great to meet local people. And Andy, it's always nice to have you in. We're down to one rod, folks. A gar destroyed the other one. Well, didn't really destroy it, but had it pretty torn up, and I just don't feel like fooling with it. No, I left Anthony's this morning. I am in Chester, Illinois at the Kaskaskia Lock and Dam. I'm like, what is it? What's it called? What's it called? So I'm in Illinois now. And nothing says that I have to leave tomorrow. So I don't have to be back to work until Thursday. Because my boss, I love her to death sometimes, but she's just like, I had off the weekend. She wanted me to come back and work Monday. Then I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm like, well, why don't you just give me off Monday and give me a vacation day, and then I'll have off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we worked it out. So I'm out just having fun fishing adventures for a few days. Well, Andy, and this ain't to be my normal sarcastic self, but you know how that goes. I really hope you can get through them dinks and get into some nicer ones, because I know there's nicer crappie in there. But I know how it is to battle the dinks. Me and my grandpa will probably go out on the Mississippi River tomorrow. That would be fun. Oh, you have a YouTube too? So guys, go check out Kat. Kat's got a YouTube too. I don't. I don't get out on Mississippi too much because I don't like to go out on my own. The parts that I do go on, I've put in down past Perryville, which is pretty calm down there. I'll put up in Grafton, Illinois, and Thurman's Point there in Festus. But if you go out on the Mississippi, be careful. Yeah, I know how the other boaters are. But honestly, I mean, normally I get on some decent crappie, and the water's been so up and down, and the weather's been so goofy, I haven't really had any luck. I've got, since it like became like spring, I bet you I haven't caught 10 crappie over 10 inches. Now in the wintertime, I was catching big ones. In the fall I was, but this spring I haven't done worth a crap. Well, yeah, Andy, if me and Stacy can catch catfish, you can. And I'm sure Lake Lemon has probably got tons of catfish in it. See, it'd be perfect. You could sit on your dock even and just catch catfish if you wanted to. I tell you what, Kat, leave a comment in on one of my shorts or something, and I'll subscribe over to you. Travis, how you doing? Dread, welcome in. Dead, welcome in. Sorry. We've got 2 gar tonight. A big gar and a little gar. One had a long nose, one had a short nose. I live up in Cape. Okay. I really haven't fished the Red Star boat ramp. I kind of really want to. But I do fish over. No, Red Star is the one I do fish at, which I'll never do any good. And then there's the divided, whatever that divide river is that goes through there, that channel on the south side of the town. I started the live at 7 my time, so almost 4 hours. I had another live going, and I didn't plug up my phone, and my phone died. Then I couldn't get it to reconnect, so I had to start it back up. So all that noise you hear out there in the water is some stupid Asian carp. Right now I'm in Illinois. I was in Kentucky yesterday. There's a lake that's north of here. I think it's called Barkley Lake. No, that's not right. Starts with a B. I'm looking real quick. Baldwin Lake. It's called Baldwin Lake. I think it's only like a half hour away from here. And from what I hear, it's loaded with channel catfish, flatheads, and blue cat. So I may go check that out tomorrow. Oh yeah, I go over. You know, me as a YouTuber. Okay, let me start this over. Me as a person that enjoys watching YouTube gets tired of watching people do the same thing, the same place every single day. So what my idea was when I became a YouTuber, that I would travel. It's fun to travel, and I would fish. Therefore, I wanted to go on any fun fishing adventures. So that's how I came up with the channel name. And that's what I try to do. I try to hold up to what my standard was when I started this. I never claimed to be a catching channel, because I don't catch fish all the time. But when I do, I enjoy it, and I like to share it with you guys. I've been up till 9, so I'm gonna go to bed. All right, Kat, have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you again next time, okay? So I want to go to that lake tomorrow and try it out. If it's not too far, I mean, if it's like way out of my way, I won't do it. Because if I can't catch a stupid ferry that runs half the time in St. Genevieve, I have to drive like 40 miles out of my way just to get back around there instead of going straight across the river. If I can't get anything tomorrow, I'll put it on my YouTube. Well, Kat, make sure you leave a comment there, and I'll subscribe over to you. Mostly doing fishing videos, things that are the gospel. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just me. What does it look like? I don't know. I think it's just you. That rod, when I threw it, I might be on something out there. I don't know the structure at all. But it has been pretty good. God, I can't even talk. It's been bent pretty good since it's been out there. That combo, that is a $20, which I think is now $23 or $25 Berkley Big Game rod from Walmart. Some open face reel that I got from Bass Pro Shop in a combo. And I cannot say enough about the Berkley Big Game rods. I have caught 65-pound catfish on that rod. I caught that big gar I caught tonight on that rod, and it wanted more. That rod would have took, I bet you probably catches an 80-pound catfish on that rod and not have a problem. And it's like under $25. No, it's been. I think it's on something. I like bait casters. If I'm bass fishing, I like bait casters. But I really never got into using them catfishing. And I've always had open faces, so I'm just like, do I want to go buy all that stuff and change my rods? I might one day if they break. I wouldn't be opposed to it. But like on my Mad Catz rod, I've got a bait caster reel on it. Well, it's a big, looks like an Abu Garcia. It's an Okuma is what it is. But I grew up throwing a bait caster. I got a buddy of mine that's got one. He's like, I hate this thing. I can't throw it. I always get. I'm like, give me that thing. And I'll throw it. He's like, how do you do that? I'm like, I've done it all my life. That's what I grew up on. And that's like when on a spinning rod, when I buy it, I have to move the handle to the other side to reel it in because it just doesn't feel right doing it the way I'm supposed to. Because when you use a bait caster, the handle's on the right hand side. $4.20, how you doing? Welcome in. I didn't get backlash. Yeah, I mean, when I learned how to throw a bait caster, my grandpa, he's the one that got me on those. And he's like, well, there was only one tension spool at the time. He's like, put your bait on there, tighten it up a little bit so that bait's not dropping, and then slowly turn that back. And then once your bait starts dropping, that's about where you want to be. And I still got backlashes. It's professional overcast. It happens. But that's how I learned how to use them. Fishing is nice. Takes patience, yes. Oh, yeah, I agree. Sitting out here, listening to the crickets and everything, you can't beat it. Enjoying the bugs buzzing in your ear will drive you insane, though. They don't quit. Not a good storyteller. Not at all. If I was a good storyteller, I wouldn't mind. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if I had good stories. I mean, I can tell you a story of one day when I got off work, my kid said, "Hey, well, let's go over here and do this." And we came over here to the Mississippi at St. Genevieve, and we fished for quite some time, for an hour and a half, and finally got a bite. It was a nice bite. I mean, it slammed that rod down. We were doing a live stream, as a matter of fact. I guess I can tell a story. So I run over and grab that rod before it goes in water. Cause I mean, he slammed it. He bent that rod over. I knew I was hooked up. The battle was on. So fighting this big catfish in the flooded Mississippi River was a heck of a fun time. I'm not going to tell you that I was fishing in a parking lot, because I really was, because it was flooded. But I ended up pulling up my personal best to that point of over a 30-pound blue catfish. Well, the next day we went back after I got off work. Threw my baits out using a small piece of skipjack. Same spot. 10 minutes goes by. It's on a live stream, so it's true. I get my personal best 65-pound plus blue cat. I will probably never catch another one that big, but I'm glad it was on the live stream, so it's something I can go back and look at myself. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it because it's true. I'm working on a song right now, so if I don't comment, oh, that's okay, no big deal. I'm gonna have to get off here in a few minutes anyway. Hey, now you know I am like notorious for catching turtles, right? Just saying, I am. Now, see, I don't really mind trolls. I don't mind trolls at all. But I don't like racism. So I'll ask you nicely to go before I boot you. You can at least be a funny troll if you're going to be a troll. Do I got any advice for high school? Go to high school. Don't drop out. Learn everything you can. And I'm telling you from experience. I dropped out my senior year because I had a kid and I had to get a job. I've regretted it all my life. Go to school, finish it. Hey, we're good. We're good. We're good. Gonna get off here probably in about 5 minutes so I can get packed up and I can get over to my tent and try to get a good night's sleep. I can read it. The only rod I've got right now is that one that's out there. It is a Berkley big game rod. The reel's just 4,000 open face spinning reel I got from Bass Pro Shop. You know, everybody, there's so many people that worry about the stupid little people counter up there that says I have one person in there, but there's like 4 of you guys talking. I try to tell people all the time not to worry about that. I think it's kind of funny. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to go ahead and reel that line in. That bait has been on it for 4 hours. I don't think anything's going to eat it. So I'm going to reel this stuff up, start packing up. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream, coming back to the live stream if you were here before my phone died because I was a dummy and I didn't plug it up to the battery pack. I hope you got to see at least one of the fish or you go back to look at them again. But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you next time you go out and you go fishing, you have a fun fishing adventure. Never end your live stream before you bring your rod in. I ain't got no bait even. No, it took all my bait. I only have one piece left. Berkley big game, 8-foot rod. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive. I love this rod. I do. I really do. It's an awesome rod. All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.